The photographers in ancient history didn't use a camera. They created sculptures. There has always been some form of capturing the action of competitive sports, whether it's been with sculptures or pencil sketching or even the modern-day digital camera. In the past, sports photography wasn't possible since technology hadn't evolved to the point where capturing sports action was possible. Only the people who were present at the event could speak about the game's action, and they did so from memory only. But with today's technology, even the absolute novice photographer can take a decent action shot. The collodion process was an early process for taking photographic images. It was eventually replaced near the end of the 19th century with the use of dry plates. The plates allowed for much shorter exposure times. Despite their advanced development process for the time, neither of those methods were fast enough for sports photography. In the 1930s, the time camera systems available at that time were faster and were the earliest types of photography that were able to capture images in action. Sports helped relieve them from sadness and worry. During this time came the invention of the pixel, a new way of printing. This improved the way sports photography was photographed and printed, allowing for the widespread exposure for both the games and the athletes. Quality sports shots are somewhat difficult to come by. Most people have limited access to events to photograph them. The further away you are from the event, the harder it becomes to capture the event in a pleasing manner. Sports are an event where crowd control is important, not only for the crowd's safety, but for the players also. There is nothing more frightening than to be on the sidelines of a football game, focused on a play in the field, when out of the blue a 250-pound linebacker drives a player into your legs or a foul ball comes crashing at your $8,000 lens. We have all at one time or another been captivated by sports images. Some techniques are location, location, location. Of decisive moment, you required equipment, you depth the field, isolating the subject. You focus, you composition, know your sport, know your players. The lowest paid sports photographers can make as little as $10 per hour. Depending on the employer, sports photographers at small organizations must also have their own equipment, including cameras, tripods and lights. The highest paid sports photographers work in high-profile environments, for magazines such as ESPN The Magazine and Sports Illustrated. The top 10% of photographers reported earnings of at least $60,000 per year, according to the United States Bureau of Labor Statistics, and a handful of sports photographers can earn six-figure salaries. Getting a job, enroll in a 2-year photography degree program, or taking classes at an art school. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Always having your camera handy will enable you to take photos in different places and of different subjects. Be business savvy. As a professional photographer, you should know how to make a success of the invoicing, accounting, profit and loss statements, etc. Strive for originality. Photo editors appreciate pros who can give an old subject a fresh look, so don't be afraid to experiment. Build a quality portfolio. Label each one with your name, address and phone number, so when a client asks to see samples, you're prepared. Equipment is important in sports photography. The equipment you will need in order to be successful in sports photography is more intensive than some other types of photography. Minimum requirements: $20,000. Digital single lens reflex camera, DSLR, with shutter speed at least 1/500th of a second at f/2.8 and ISO 3200 or 6400. U18mm 55mm f/1.8 lens for basketball, tennis, and volleyball. U200mm 300mm f/4-5.6 lens for football, soccer, and lacrosse. U monopod or tripod. U extra batteries. One of the true pioneers in sports photography was William Kuntzel of the Detroit News, who photographed virtually every famous athlete that came through these parts for the first half of the 20th century. Kuntzel donated many of his sports photographs to Ernie Harwell just prior to his death in 1964. Many of those photos can be seen at the Ernie Harwell collection within the Burton Collection at the Detroit Public Library. Since the photos were shot with either large glass negatives or 4x5 acetates, the clarity is simply amazing. San Francisco Bay Area sports photographer Brett Mangan likes getting to the game early, be it the games he shoots for clients like Sports Illustrated or Major League Baseball, or taking advantage of internet marketing trends, or helping create online communities for his friends. In 2011 he served as a judge for the NPPA's Best of Photojournalism contest, and in 2008 he judged the 64th Pictures of the Year International Photo Contest in Columbia, Missouri. In 2006 he was awarded the Ohlone College Alumnus of the Year. Tim Tatter was born in Baltimore, schooled in Virginia, B.S. Mathematics, and Ohio, M.A. in Visual Communications, also an artist. Tim worked for newspapers in Baltimore, Colorado, and San Diego as a photojournalist, before turning his sights on commercial and editorial photography in 2005. He is known for his powerful portraits and high-action intense sports imagery. Tim has enjoyed the privilege of working with great creatives creating award-winning campaigns, Communications Arts Photo Annuals, Graphis Gold, Kelly Awards, Archive Showcases, Addies etc., for global brands like Adidas, Budweiser, McDonald's, Under Armour, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Gatorade, Powerade, Sears, Craftsman, Mercedes-Benz, Bud Light, Microsoft, Sony, Gillette and many more. The goal of Doug Spidel photography is to photograph and capture key moments in life. He lives and works in the San Francisco Bay Area and have a particular passion and interest in creating unique portraits and capturing the art and the action of dance and sports. Aspen photographer and cinematographer Tyler Stapleford has earned a worldwide clientele for his work. Men's Journal named him one of the 7 world's greatest adventure photographers, and he is one of Canon's prestigious explorers of light. Tyler has won numerous photo and filmmaking awards from the Art Directors Club, Communication Arts, PDN, American Photo and the International Photography Awards, among others. He and his staff volunteer to shoot at least 1 week per year for non-profits, and he is an active member of the environmental business organization 1% for the Planet.